Look who just came by the house. And what did he drop off? My car. This is my car. Ooh. Hey boys, this is the title to the Mustang. We own it. That's it right there. We are getting ready to install some parts on, or install a part on the ST. We're gonna install that little hood latch lever that Javier gave us. So I've got to, where is it at? It's in the kitchen and now I don't know where it's at. I think it's in here somewhere. Found the part. It was in my office the whole time. What we're installing is this, and it's a billet aluminum. It's red anodized. It's from Steeda, and it is a hood latch lever for the ST. Now I know what you're thinking, it's not a really big part, and it's not. It's more for looks, but the one that's under there now is kind of like really ugly. It's bright yellow and it's plasticky, so that's gonna be an improvement. And I forgot to introduce you guys to our newest family member. I apologize. Guys, you have to meet Beast. There he is. We named him Beast because our daughter's middle name is Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and we thought it would be fitting that it's a fish named Beast, and he's little bitty. But he's a dragon scale beta. We've had him for 2 or 3 weeks now. He's really fun. Shirley loves him. She likes to come home and go, fish, fish, and that means we feed the fish. So she really likes that. I've got to go buy a tool to pinch this little ring together or spread it apart or something to install it, and I don't have that, so I got to pick that up, and then we've got to run by the Ford dealership, and I'll show you what we're getting there. It's nothing big, it's stupid, and it's driving me nuts, and I can't believe it keeps happening. So let's go into the garage and I'll show you that. On the hatch part of my Focus, where when you take this clip off right here, oftentimes, see how that happened right there? I didn't even do anything. And that clip piece just comes right off with the holder for the cargo cover, and it just slides in there. I mean, it just slides like that. Well, this one's missing. It fell off at Home Depot, and now I don't have it, so I've got to go to Ford and pick it up. And get this, I called Ford and I gave them the part number, and they're like, yeah, it's 15 bucks. And I was like, $15? Online it was $7.75. And he's like, oh yeah, that's something Ford does where they reimburse us for the other money. So I like ordered it, and they just took it from their inventory, and now I gotta go pick it up, and I save half my money. So that's what I'm gonna do. Why would I spend double? Like, that's stupid. I could buy 2 of them. I don't get it. Just pulled up to Ford at the parts department, gonna run in and grab these parts. So it appears that your boy can't read, and they moved the service department temporarily, so I gotta drive over here. Now that we got this little $8 part, little bitty piece of plastic, hopefully it doesn't fall off again. I need to glue it on there is what I need to do. We're gonna run back to the house, or actually we gotta run to Home Depot, back to the house, and we'll install these 2 little bitty parts. So we made it to Lowe's. I think earlier I said Home Depot, and 99.99% of the time, I'm gonna go to Home Depot. However, Lowe's had the part for like 7 or 8 bucks cheaper. It's a little too much either way for as much as I'll use the tool, but if you're gonna buy a tool, buy it right the first time so that you don't have to break it and then buy it again, and then you could have just bought a really nice tool for the price of the 2 cheap ones. So that's a lesson my dad taught me. Pass it on to you guys. Buy it right the first time and you won't have to buy it again a second time. Picked up the tool. What it is a channel lock. It says 927 8-inch, and it is a snap ring pliers, and I was curious. I didn't know if the top piece here was going to fit into our hole for our snap ring. However, in the back it's got multiple different sizes, and I like this one better than the other models because the other ones you literally take the whole piece off, and it just looks cheaper than this, and it doesn't screw in with an Allen key and really tighten down. And I know some of you guys are thinking it's overkill to spend $22 on a set of pliers for something you're gonna likely use a handful of times, but in reality, this is how you build your set of tools up. Every time you have a job and you need a specific tool for that, go ahead and purchase it, because if you ever need to fix that job or redo that job, then you go ahead and have the tools. You don't got to borrow them from a friend or borrow them from AutoZone or wherever. So convenient to have these. I can now add them to my chest of tools or my bag of tools. I don't have a chest yet. I need to get a chest so I can put my tools in. See that ugly thing in there? That's what we're replacing. So you can see how ugly that bad boy is, and that's what we're going to be getting rid of. And go grab the new part. Alrighty, before we start on the underhood stuff, we're going to put this clip back in place where it belongs. tell my wife I did that. She works at the dentist office. She'll kill me. Boom. New clip. Oh, don't lose it. Where did it go? Slides into place like so. This bad boy comes up here like this. Boom. This one comes up here like this. Boom. Now we're back in business, boys. Time to tackle the under hood stuff. Now it's supposed to be super simple. Screwdriver, 1/2-inch socket, and those pliers that I just bought. Here's my newly cleaned out workspace. Under here are some tools that we're gonna use. You can see before, I'm a fan of Channel Lock. I like their stuff. This is why I need a tool chest right here. Give me a half. Look, I'm missing sockets, man. This is terrible. 1/2-inch socket. Boom. Or let's take the long one just in case we need that. So from my understanding is I need to remove this screw, the screw on this side, pop up these pins, and then this should slide out. This is the new Snap-on approved flashlight. I can't figure out the clips. Now, it's supposed to be super simple. Bro, this is definitely one of those mods where it's like, you know you're gonna break something. It's plasticky and it just sucks. Like that. Something just broke. Okay, it's out. That's it. This one's broke, that one's broke. I think one of them was already broken because I wasn't seeing it. So let's go disassemble this. Now they say to get this out, you just push it with this 1/2-inch. Come on. Dang, man. I don't want to push it back in because I just got it, but a 7/16 actually did the trick instead of the 1/2-inch, so. Much fancier looking than that. You get our spring and you have this little L shape on it, and it goes in and sits down in here like that so that it retains it. So we have our clip right there, our spring. It needs to go inside of that hole right there. There we go, there we go. You can see it's over here, right there, and it's not over here. Now when you turn the spring, it has pressure against it. Beveled edge inside of there, and that's where the spring retainer goes in. Our new tool comes into handy. You can see that. We'll squeeze it and spread it, and then it sits properly. Yeah, it's seated in the little groove that it's supposed to be inside. And now it's on there. It's going nowhere. So now we just reverse what we did before. We're done. Cool. This looks a lot better. I like that look a lot better. Now let's try it out. Fingers crossed we can get this hood opened back up. Boom. She works. She looks good. I like it, I like it. You boys have got to leave it up to your man Mustang to make a simple install a little bit more difficult. And look at how dirty I got. This is why my wife wants to kill me sometimes. But that's gonna do it for that. I wanna take you guys inside real quick and talk to you about something that we have coming up that I'm trying to plan. So something I wanted to talk to you guys about was a cool little challenge that I wanna do with my buddy Todd. So Todd and I used to work together. He used to live in Texas. He recently moved to Florida about a year or so ago, and he actually picked himself up a Focus ST as well. So he's got a black one, I've got a white one, and we just thought it'd be fun to do kind of a build off with each other. And it's not really gonna be a budget thing or a big power thing or a racing thing. It's more so his style versus my style, and then you guys choose the winner. So you gotta be unbiased towards who I am because you've seen me for the last 3 years on YouTube, and you gotta take nicely to Todd and show him some love. He's got his own way of modding his car, and I've got my own way of modding my car. The time frame I wanna go with is around 6 months or so, and we'll do an update once a month, and we'll call it like Focus Fridays or something, and that'll be the update between our black and white car challenge build off. You guys get to vote at the end, and the plan is to hopefully get us two together in the same spot. He's in Orlando, I'm in DFW, so it's a long ways away. He has family here, and I think he's planning on making a trip back soon. So if he does that, we'll be sure to get the video cameras out and do an update for you guys while we're together. I thought it was a good idea. I wanted to share that with you guys, kind of get your impressions on it. We're gonna roll with it. I think at the end of this month, the last Friday of this month, we'll do an introduction to the cars. I'll show you my car in a walk around, he'll show you his car in a walk around, and then that will be the starting point for the build. I mean, any improvements that are already on the car, obviously they count because we're not gonna take those off and start over. Also, the additions that we do in that time frame will count as well. It's up to you guys who wins. Don't just show me love because you know me. Show Todd love too. Welcome him to the channel. That's gonna do it, guys. That's the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. If you got something to say, you wanna get it off your chest, leave it in the comments below. Or if you have a pro tip for me on how to install parts better, I'll take that too. Constructive criticism only, please. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos Mondays, Thursdays, 4:30 Central Standard Time every week, and the occasional like Saturday video, and you guys seem to really enjoy those. So I want to do that more often. Thank you so much for watching this late in the video. I really do appreciate it. You guys rock, and we'll see you guys back here for the next video on Moose A09. Take it easy, boys.